Oh, hi there, I'm Benedict, the host of YouTuber News. Now, if you're an avid fan of the show, and I pray you are, you'll have noticed that there wasn't an episode last week. And there are a lot of rumours going around that the reason there wasn't an episode is because I got caught in the bushes outside Dan and Phil's house trying to take pictures of them. And I really just want to set the record straight and say that that is true. That is true. I did do that. Probably going to go to prison, to be honest, for that. But that'll take a while. So in the meantime, why don't we just do the show as usual? I think I have the stories. Me, do you want to take it away? Thanks, me. Hey guys. Here's this week's stories. It's looking like Trisha Paytas will enter the celebrity Big Brother house. Dodie Clark has opened up about the therapy she receives for her mental health issues. Jake Paul, blah 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 blah. And of course it's the return of Dan How Watch. All this plus I'll be crowned Little Miss YouTube on this week's edition of YouTuber News, the video news service from WeTheUnicorns.com, the only website on the internet available entirely in English. Our first story, it's looking very likely that Trisha Paytas is going to enter the British celebrity Big Brother house, which, if true, oh boy. If you don't know Trisha, she's quite possibly the most memeable person on the planet, giving us this, and even this. If Trisha's in the house, it's gonna be carnage in the best possible way. After all, she is the YouTuber that gave us the video title, "A Vampire is Stalking Me, Not Clickbait." Now, how do we know that Trisha's going into the house? Well, she's been hinting pretty heavily on her channel that she's gonna be away for a while, overseas working on some kind of project, and she's been hinting pretty strongly that it might be Big Brother. On top of this, one of her doctors did a social post where he mentioned specifically her going on Celebrity Big Brother before quickly deleting it. So it seems pretty certain that she's gonna be entering that house. If she does, we'll find out this month when the show starts up again. But fingers crossed, because think of the carnage, the sweet, sweet carnage. Mamma mia. Our second story, and a much more serious story, Dodie Clark has opened up about the treatment she receives for her depersonalization. She receives a treatment called transcranial magnetic stimulation, wherein electromagnetic pulses are projected into her brain to try and ease the effects of her condition. She even made a video showing her undergoing the procedure, which she says is uncomfortable, certainly looks a little uncomfortable, but not painful. And she says that at this point she's used to it. Depersonalization is a lesser known mental condition that can have all kinds of symptoms like depression, a feeling of being disconnected, a feeling of sluggishness, and Dodie suffers with it quite badly. She's always been very open about that. But we think it's fantastic that she's using her platform and her name to try and promote good mental health practice, try and promote the idea that it's absolutely fine, there's no shame in going out there and getting some help if you need help. Dodie, for that, you get our Star of the Week award. Wait, do we even have a Star of the Week award? Well, we better get one. She's the frickin' star. Star of the Week. First ever winner of Star of the Week, Dodie Clark. Our third story. Internet boy Jake Paul has done a whole bunch of stuff this week, which means it's time for everyone's favourite game show, Who Cares? Hi, welcome to Who Cares? I'm Dominic Crendon. Jake Paul's been doing all kinds of rambunctious hijinks this week. Who cares? This has been Who Cares. Great episode. That guy really doesn't care. Amazing. Well, those are our stories for this week, which means it's time for everyone's favourite segment. It's time for Dan How Watch. Welcome to Dan How Watch. I'm Benedict Townsend. What's Dan been up to this week? Well, Dan's been very busy not confirming whether he's going to go to Summer in the City or not. I actually MSN messaged Dan earlier this week. I said, hey Dan, Benedict from YouTuber News, you going to be going to Summer in the City? And he replied yes, and then 4 seconds later he said no. Then he said yes again. Then he stopped replying to me, but then he did message me on Bebo and he said, Ben, I'm definitely going to Summer in the City. But then he stopped replying, and then I got a Habbo Hotel message telling me to go to Club Penguin. I went to Club Penguin and he'd made a little penguin with no written on its chest, but then another one killed it and it said yes on its chest. So it's a bit up in the air. I guess we'll find out at Summer in the City. It's been Dan How Watch. Do you think I could go to Summer in the City? Oh, please. I'll give you a signed copy of my book, Content from the Edge. I'll give you a signed copy of my book, Content from the Edge, and a signed copy of my CD from when I was in S Club 7. I'll give you a signed copy of my book, my CD, and you can have my son, Tavin. He's my son. No? Okay. What if I gave you those photos I was taking outside Dan and Phil's house, the ones that got me arrested? Deal. Looks like I'm going to Summer in the City, folks. That's right, we're going to do a YouTuber news special live from Summer in the City. And by live, I of course mean pre-recorded and then released later. If you're going to the event, come and say hi, because I'm going to be there with a microphone, bothering people. Well, those are our stories for the day, but a quick reminder that today's episode was brought to you by Smugness. Smugness. You're welcome. I'm Benedict Townsend. This has been YouTuber News, which airs every Friday on the We the Unicorns YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter page, all the pages. Don't forget to smash that like button, and like that smash mouth button, and don't forget that the quickest and best way to get YouTuber News is to head over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. But now, without much further ado, it's finally time for me to be crowned Little Miss YouTube. The day I've dreamed about since I was just a wee lad. So if you could bring on the crown. Oh, me. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank no one but myself, and I guess Dan Howell, because I do watch him. I do watch him. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you next week. Dreams can come true.